All right, ladies and gentlemen. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Konami. Now, Konami is obviously having a major problem right now because Konami took it upon themselves to launch Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater in one of the worst conditions that we have seen for a video game that costs this much money. That also happens to be an Unreal Engine 5 video game. So there's also that working against it. Now, Konami has been getting destroyed so much by gamers that they've been forced to address the issues with launch for this game. Now, the game is in early access right now. The game is about to officially launch either tomorrow or the day after. I don't remember exactly. I think it's the 29th, but I could be wrong. Regardless, the game is getting ready to launch pretty soon, but apparently they decided to use the early access players as beta testers to get ready for a day one patch that is going to launch with the game's actual launch. So we're going to discuss what Konami has actually said and how bad the issue is right now with Metal Gear Solid Delta. Now, if you guys missed my last live stream talking about Metal Gear, I didn't do a video. It was a live stream. There was a video from a person called Z Worms Gaming. Okay, I'm not going to play the audio for this video because there's really no need to play the audio. But as you can see, yes, that stuttering that's showing on the screen right now, that's not me lagging. That's not the stream lagging. That's not the video record lagging. That is Metal Gear Solid Delta lagging so bad. What you're about to see is a 7-second roll lag that's going to happen any second now, where the screen is going to freeze for literally like 7 to 8 seconds. It's unbelievable that they would even release this game. Look at this. In like, what was even that? I don't even understand what that was that I looked at, and the fact that this game was even released in this particular condition. I really don't know what else to say other than that. So when Konami's addressing these issues, this is the problem that they are addressing. Now, keep in mind, this person is playing on a 5090 graphics card at 4K resolution native, maximum settings and all that stuff. The 5090 should be able to destroy this game, and yet it is stuttering more than I don't even know what to even compare it to. So Konami has addressed this, and they've publicly addressed a number of launch issues for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater that have been reported by players. In a post on social media, Konami says that it has received reports of several issues and are preparing a patch to address them. And again, like I said, they seem like they're going to prepare this patch for a day one release, which makes it pretty sad that the people that paid for early access essentially paid to be beta testers. Here are the issues that all center around game crashes and include the following: performing an additional survival knife attack after completing a series of consecutive attacks to secure food may cause the game to crash under certain conditions. Removing the crocodile cap from the survival viewer while it is equipped may cause the game to crash under certain conditions. The fact that there are so many things that can cause the game to crash under certain conditions makes me think that the certain conditions is just how bad you develop the game. Maybe that's my opinion. I don't really know, but I love Metal Gear Solid. Don't get me wrong. Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite franchises by far. And we already knew that they were going to be using Unreal Engine 5. We already knew that they were not going to be using the Fox engine, either because they couldn't or they didn't want to, or maybe they had a deal with Unreal Engine, whatever it may be. But this is not acceptable. It is not acceptable for an indie game. It is not acceptable for an $80 game. It is not acceptable for a $50 game. It is not acceptable to release a game in this condition. I don't give a fuck what your franchise is. I don't care how popular the game is. It is unacceptable. You need to do better. You quite simply need to do better. And if every developer is struggling to release a game at launch on Unreal Engine 5, is it the developers that are the problem, or is it the engine, or is it both? It's probably both. Let's be real. So also, you got collecting food when a hungry crocodile is nearby may cause the game to crash under certain conditions. What the fuck? So basically doing everything that's necessary in the game, collecting food, sneaking around, using your knife to attack and completing a series of attacks. Everything that you can do in the game that is necessary is going to cause the game to crash under certain conditions. What the fuck is this? Transitioning from a roll into a crawl may result in a character model floating in midair under certain conditions, bro. I really can't. I can't with this shit. I can't. This is so unacceptable. It's not even funny. They're literally telling you, you know what? You could have skipped all of this. You could have skipped all of this and just said, hey, playing the game under certain conditions can cause the game to crash. Boom, done. That's it. Done. That's literally it. Playing the game under certain conditions can make the game crash. You could have saved all of these bullet points because that's literally what you're saying here. In areas where the camera switches to intrusion view, character movement may become restricted under certain conditions. Opening the radio window under certain conditions may cause the game to crash. What the fuck is this? What is this? This is unbelievable. You guys are pathetic. I don't understand. This is why Konami. You need to go back to pachinko machines, Konami. Seriously, go back to pachinko machines. Go make another Silent Hill pachinko game. What the fuck are you doing trying to make this game and releasing it in a condition where literally breathing will cause you to crash under certain conditions? There is no reason that this should even be happening. There's zero reason. I could understand a little bit of performance problems, maybe a little bit, but you guys are literally saying by walking, talking, and breathing and attacking and rolling and collecting food and doing everything you got to do in the game is going to cause you to crash under certain conditions. You are pathetic. Seriously, Konami doesn't have a specific timeline for a release for the update. Yeah, I'm sure you don't, but says that it will take a little longer to implement the fixes as they investigate the causes. I'm going to tell you what the cause is. Two things. Your developers suck, get better ones, and Unreal Engine 5. That's it. Done. Easy. I know. You can pay me $100,000 now because that's who you're going to pay $100,000 to, the person who discovers those two things and tells you about it in your corporate offices. And here's the best part, right? So do you think that they took any accountability? Do you think they, do you think they did anything? Maybe offer some compensation to the people who have early access right now, who are currently crashing like crazy, who are currently experiencing whatever the fuck this is? Like, again, I don't even know what to even call this. I can't even call this a game at this point. Do you think they're offering any of that? No. You know what they're saying? We sincerely apologize for any inconveniences may have caused. Inconvenience? This, you're calling this an inconvenience? This is this is not an inconvenience, bro. This is shoddy work. This is terrible. This is honestly pathetic AAA development. This is beyond inconvenience, bro. I can literally take a piss in the time that it takes for this to catch itself in a row. This is, oh, we are sorry. We are sorry. Go fuck yourselves, bro. Seriously. So anyway, this is why, unfortunately, I have to report for a game that I was really looking forward to. Everybody knows, man, I've been talking about Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. I fully plan to review the game on Griffcast. I'm currently playing Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Once I'm done with that game, I'm going to review this game. And I got to tell you, man, it's unbelievable. And I can already hear the people, and you know they're here. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the shills. The shills are out there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, they're out there. I can already hear them say, well, I don't have problems on my system, so it must be a you problem. Bro, oh my God, man. The people who are out there that say shit like that, they make me sick. They really do. Because listen, with all due respect, okay, my system almost never has problems. With all due respect, again, I've had mid-tier PCs. I've had very high-end PCs. My systems have almost never had problems. I have a 4090 graphics card. I have 128 gigs of RAM, i9 processor, the whole 9 yards, 1,000-watt power supply, platinum, all that kind of shit. I have all that shit. It doesn't matter, bro. Just because I'm not experiencing issues doesn't mean that a vast majority of people are not clearly experiencing issues. And if you're going to be the kind of person to say, well, it's not affecting me, so I don't care, go fuck yourself, bro. It's unbelievable that you would see even remotely say that. This is Konami clearly not knowing how to actually make a AAA game anymore. They were so busy trying to make pachinko games that the moment they got to having to remotely even come close to remaking a previous game that was done so many years ago from developers that are way more skilled than they'll ever be, suddenly they're falling apart. Konami seriously needs to get their shit together and really fix this game quickly before people end up starting refunds if they haven't already. So you guys can let me know anyway what you think about this entire situation in the comments down below. Do you think this Konami situation is going to get any better? Do you think they even know how to fix it? Do you think they even know what they're doing with Unreal Engine 5? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, consider hitting that like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.